Welcome back, folks, to Good Sports Network as we're about to get underway here in Mankato for the boys' varsity game versus Lawrence Nelson. I do need to fix that. As we're about ready to go here in Mankato, boys varsity action here. And away we go, Lawrence Nelson with the first possession. Ooh, boy. It's fun because I'm in no way prepared right now for any of this. First foul of the evening coming against Eli Welchel. First team foul against Rock Hill so far. First one does not fall. Up and in. Also the QR code won't take it anywhere at the moment. Rebounded by Lawrence Nelson. Up. No good. Rebounded back. And down it falls. Put back by Sawyer Cox. All right, we're back here. Like I said, not a great evening, first evening back, but it is what it is. It's missed by Eli Vance. Not the perfect evening back, but, you know, we'll make it work. We always do. Far side. In the corner, that's Frey. Running down low, and out of bounds it goes. Back to Rock Hills. See if I can get back on a roll here. McDill running left. Has back it out to Ward. Ward goes right past him before he realized it. And turnover by the Grizzlies. Far side, back inside of Frey. He's going to back up against Walchel and blocked by Walchel and a travel in the process too. As McDill inbounds it. As McDill, jumper from free throw line, doesn't fall, rebound by Walchel, up and won't fall. McDill rebounds it and a foul coming in. As McDill gets ready to inbound it, foul came in against Lawrence Nelson, foul comes against Wyatt Frey. Into Worth, Worth to Vance, back to McDill. In the corner, fakes it, back to Vance, fakes the three. Takes back up to top three, pass the spike line all the way to the circle. Bounce pass, not going to fall, and not going to get it. Turnover by the Grizzlies, loses it. Collision between Vance and Caden Kerbiston. Go with it. We're gonna go with that. I don't know. In the corner for three, Kerbiston, and drains the tray. 5-0. 5:50 remaining. Bouncer, Ward, go ahead and take a three for himself. Bounce, just a tiny bit too much on it, and he would have, a little bit less, and he would have had that. That's Frey. Zimpkin. Cox, up, won't fall, rebounded. Worth, wide open, Ward, up he goes, and around the rim it goes and won't fall. Some unluckiness by Ward, and it won't fall. That's Zikmund. Zikmund? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna be honest. Takes a three, that being Cox, won't fall. McDill gets it. Almost gets stripped up. Foul coming in now. Zikmund? Zikmund? If I'm trying to say it with a, like, for some reason, Jamaican accent. I'm not sure it's Jamaican. Like Jamaican heritage. I don't know. Interesting. We'll keep an eye on that. Vance, bounce pass, Walchel, out of bounds it goes. Last touch by Lawrence Nelson, saves with Rock Hills. We're just going to stick with Zikmund for the rest of the night, and I apologize if I mispronounce anyone's names. I'm going to apologize ahead of time, because I will. McDill, long pass, Vance, fakes it, McDill in the corner. Sitting, waiting, driving left, Vance. Worth open, gets out to him. He's going to take a long two. Won't fall, bounces off McDill, rebound, back out, and a turnover. Inside, down low. That's Kerbelston. Up and in it goes. Rock Hill's down 7-0 here early. Ward trying to drive down low, and a foul coming in. A block. Ward lowers his shoulder and able to draw the foul against Lawrence Nelson. I tell you, my brain ain't working tonight. My brain ain't working. Well, that foul comes against Caden Kerbelston. He's up to his second now. He's going to have to come out. McDill gets ready to inbound it. To Walchel in the corner. Vance. Ward. Fakes it, now gets to McDill. McDill thinks about driving, does drive. Jumper, pull back, won't get it. Rebounded by Lawrence Nelson. Rock Hill still scoreless. Almost halfway through the first quarter. Across the court. Now in the game, Carson Vaughn. Cross back to Vaughn. Almost goes out of bounds, able to say it. Tipped, and Ward tips it to Walchel. Athletic move from Ward as McDill drives to the basket, runs his way through players, and able to draw first blood for the Grizzlies. As Cooper McDill finally gets one, sitting at 3 for 2. Or 3 for 2. That does not make sense. Sitting at 1 for 3. Up it goes. Short. Knocked out of bounds. Ward comes down hard. He gets back up a little slow, favoring that right shoulder. He broke his collarbone in his freshman year in football. Might have been one he was favoring. Ward looking for overhead pass, gets it to McDill. Right wing. Thinks about it, over to Vance. He's going to go ahead and take a three. He missed the first one, misses the second one off the head of a Lawrence Nelson player. Vance is 0 for 2 from 3. 3-3, Rock Hills trails by 5. Looking to get one game above 500. McDill. Bounce pass inwards to Walchel. Ward took a hard tumble earlier, but jumped pretty much right back up to his feet. Favoring his shoulder a little bit, but seems fine. Vance on that Grizzlies inscribed in the wood. Vance trying to get to Walchel. Turnover. Turnover number 4 now. As Vance riding the way, puts it up, won't fall. Walchel trying to rebound it, gets it back. That's Wyatt Frey, puts it up, puts it in with ease. McDill, corner, Ward, driving down low, through multiple people, back out to Walchel. Worth. Worth gets it a fall. Ethan Worth. And long three coming from the big man, Carson Vaughn. Oh boy, this is emphatic getting out of hand. 12-4, 2:04 remaining. McDill inside, Walchel, bank, in it goes. Eli Walchel doing what he does. 1 for 2 now. Vaughn made a three from that same exact spot earlier. Down low, that's Frey as Vance tries to block it, can't. Gets that two back, 14-6. McDill driving down right, backs out to Ward. And turnover by the Grizzlies. Back to Lawrence Nelson it goes. This Lawrence Nelson team is definitely bigger than this Rock Hills team. So far it's showed. For Rock Hills has beaten opponents with bigger players. So, boy, my laptop just died. We'll have to deal with that in between breaks. Put back. Good. Lawrence Nelson is dominating in the paint so far. As they've been able to get those second chance points, that's what has them at a 10-point lead. McDill driving out right, finds a lane, driving through people, puts it up, puts it in. Cooper McDill gets it to fall, sitting at 2 for 4 now. Cross court open, that being Mazur. Vaughn, three, again, same spot, won't fall. And Vance saying he never touched it, out of bounds. Rock Hills ball. Vance getting ready to toss it in for the Grizzlies. .44 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Rock Hills down 16-8. McDill with the ball. Screened by Worth. Driving out left. Back to Worth. Worth from the free throw line. Up and in it. Good. In it is good. Ethan Worth, 2 for 3. The assist from McDill. Vaughn. Cross court. That is Malzor. And through the hands. Can't quite hang on to it. That's... Wow. Hankin? Across the court, back to Malzor. Down low. That's... Oh, that's to Caleb Griffiths? As McDill tries a last-second buzzer beater, won't get it. Rock Hills trails Lawrence Nelson 18-10. And I trail my brain game trying to make sure I don't butcher these names. Because, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Rock Hills, can they come back from the 8-point deficit in the second quarter? Can I pronounce names correctly? We'll find out here on Go Sports Network. Exclusive home of the Rock Hills Grizzlies. All right, back here on Go Sports Network. As McDill has it, Kipley Cussman in the game now. So is Christian Worm. Back out to Worm. To McDill. Long three. Won't fall, just short. That's his first missed three of the evening. Across the court, up to him. That's the Frey. Puts it up, puts it in. 20-10. Lawrence Nelson leads by 10. Across the Worm, bounce pass McDill. Screen by Walchel, driving right, bounce pass through the legs of a Raider to Walchel, and travel coming in as Walter walks. Sinkmund? I still don't know how to pronounce that, as Cussman tries to bounce it out of bounds off of Caleb Griffiths. Griffiths? My goodness. That's one negative about me having a not having a color commentator. I can't have a second opinion how to get those pronounced correctly. Speaking of which, oh, Jackson, nope, Riley, who is that? As Christian Worm nailing the three. That's how I get back in the game. Up and in. Rock Hill still got a point back. Timeout, Lawrence Nelson. I'm going to figure out this conundrum. There's a 23 on the court for Lawrence Nelson. There's no 23 on the roster. So we're going to figure that out. I'll be right back here on Grizzly Sports Network. Welcome back to Grizzly Sports Network. Still have no clue who number 23 is, so we're going to call him Gasper from now. We're going to call him Gatsper from now on. Yeah, because maybe we're going to find out. I'm going to go ask somebody at the scores table who that is. Miss from, I believe, Worth. As off the shins of Cussman. McDill, feed, Worm up, short, and rebounded by the Raiders. 25-13 is the score, 6:03 remaining. Well, at halftime, I'm going to find out who that is now at the score table and through the hands of Aiden Zimpmud as that goes out of bounds. This is what I get for not doing my research before the game. This is what I get. This is what I get. Cooper McDill with the ball. Cussman looking around, gets it to Ward. Sitting, dribbles through his legs. Worth, back out, Worm, fakes a three. McDill for three, and that one hits the rim, won't go in. Rebound. Lawrence Nelson. 2 misses from 3 range for Cooper McDill so far. And over the basket, put back, good. Rock Hills continues to be outmanned down the paint on defense, as Lawrence Nelson has had numerous second chance attempts here. Worm thinks about threes, driving down low, and blocked. Pass blocked by Wyatt Frey. Again, I apologize for any mispronunciations I have tonight for Lawrence Nelson names. Not trying to. Obviously names I'm not familiar with is what it is. Ward out to Long and 5-second violation. 7-second violation. Whatever. McDill held on to the ball too long as turnover Rock Hills. And timeout coming in. Timeout Grizzlies. Coach Vance will take a timeout with them. Rock Hills down 27-13 to Lawrence Nelson. 5:04 remaining in the second quarter. Rock Hills, timeout. All right, back here now. Lawrence Nelson with the ball. Number 45 back out. Hands it off to Zinkmud. Zinkmud. I'm struggling tonight. And a foul coming in. So this is against. Foul comes in against Christian Worm. Cross court, Worm picks it off. Seal from Christian Worm. Worm, up it goes, not good. Inside, that's Hinkin. Vaughn for three, big man three, there it goes. Vaughn, second three of the evening. 30-13 this game. Rock Hills down 27. Not down 27, down by 17 is officially out of hand. As Luong trying to get it back. Down it falls! Justin Luong! That should get them going. Only the second three in 6 quarters. As up it goes, missed, McDill, rebound. Luong fakes a man out, puts it up, a little bit too much on it. McDill rebounds it again, puts it up, puts it in. It's good for McDill. And McDill standing right there to get the charge. Cooper McDill drawing the foul. Coming from Wyatt Frey, Rock Hills with the ball back. Momentum shifting. McDill. Thinks about it. Luong going left. Worm, top of the key, loses it. As he's just going to have to sit there and let it go out of bounds. As he can't, picks it up. Yes, he can't pick it up because that would be a half-court violation. Best choice, let it go out of bounds. And it goes out of the game. Back in the game, Caden Culberston. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Up it goes, back across court. That is to Mazur for three. Hinkin. Actually, it wasn't for three. That was a long two. 32-18. McDill, spike line. Sitting, thinking. Worm. Luong. McDill for three. And off the back of the rim, rebounded by Lawrence Nelson. Foul coming in. See who this one's on. That will come against, I believe, Cooper McDill. Nope. Comes against Christian Worm, his second foul of the evening. 2:29 remaining in the second quarter. Rock Hills down 32-18. Luong with pressure. So he'll go up the court with Hinkin with it now. Back to Culberson. Puts it up, does it himself, rolls off the rim. Anyone's ball, down it falls, picked up by Cussman. Open, Worth gets it. Lawrence Nelson, handsy. Worth puts it up, won't get it to fall, rebounded by Lawrence Nelson. Going down low, Worm trying to draw the foul, won't get it. And now a whistle comes in. See who this will be against. Well, I'm not sure actually that was a foul. I think that was something to do with the clock, it sounds like. Fans ask why the stoppage. I'm going to guess. Clock stoppage and blocked by Walchel! Eli Walchel! Vance for three. Nothing. Cussman got a hand on it. Trying to save it. Back to Luong. He fakes the three himself to McDill. Going back to Luong. Luong fakes it. Step back. McDill thinks about taking a long three. Won't. Stepping back, sitting, waiting. Inside, Cussman through his hands and out of bounds. Lawrence Nelson ball. Feed. Going to Cooper Hinken. Puts it up to number 23, who I do not have a name for yet. And McDill able to rebound it back. Rock Hill's down, 32-18, 1:18 remaining. McDill trying to drive fast, sits down, wait, driving to the basket, puts it up, and in it goes, Cooper McDill. 32-20, down by 12. Trying to shorten that lead. Cross court, stolen by Justin Luong. Cooper McDill gets it now. McDill going left, pressure up to Walchel as he'll let that go out of bounds. A turnover on the Grizzlies. Rock Hills has some momentum. Starting to come back in this one a little bit. (32-20), 48 seconds remaining. As Rock Hill's trying a little bit of pressure, Luong comes and slaps it away. Here we go. Ball went all the way into the Lawrence Nelson locker room. Here we go again. Vaughn trying to find somebody, finds an open man. Backs off. Luong in pursuit. Walchel right there, tries to block it, short, and out of bounds it goes. Rock Hill's ball. Rock Hills has possession. As Vance gets ready to inbound it to Luong. McDill. Far side. Red line. Thinking about it. Screen by Walchel. McDill driving away to the basket. A little floater. Won't fall. Rebounded by Walchel. Puts it up. Draws the foul. Will go to the line for two with 25 seconds remaining. As Walchel at the line. First free throws from anyone on the Grizzlies tonight. Makes his first one. Up it goes, in it goes. Eli Walchel perfect on that trip to the line. Luong creating heavy coverage. Walchel on the big man now. Attempted screen, not successful. Running his way out far side. Luong gets his ankles broken. Back out to Hinken for three. Short, it was to the left. McDill gets it from Vance. Driving up the court, wide open. Gets fouled in the process, and he will go to the line for 2. Almost looked like an attempted tackle, as I believe that was Hankin that came in, or actually, excuse me, that was Griffiths that came in and used the full force of his body to try and knock Cooper McDill out of the way as he goes to the line. He makes his first one. As McDill looking to make his second one. 5 seconds remaining to bring this to an 8-point game. Up and not in. Rebounded by Lawrence Nelson. They might try and get a last-second shot off here. They do. That's going to be to the left. Not good. Rock Hills has possession in the beginning of the second half. Rock Hills down 32-23 to Lawrence Nelson. We'll be right back on Grizzly Sports Network.
They are performing to Yes And.
All right, welcome back, folks, into Grizzly Sports Network here in Mankato, exclusive home of the Rock Hills Grizzlies. Here on YouTube at Rock Hills live streaming. As currently, as currently Rock Hills down 32-23. Second chance points is pretty much the main reason that's been. Lawrence Nelson has pretty much had second chance at close to 75% of their shots. And that has caused them to be able to be up by this lead. Not a lot of fouls, not a lot of really much of anything else. Coming up on Friday, special coverage of the NPL tourney in Lincoln as Rock Hills awaits their opponent. Seeding is tomorrow. See, Rock Hills plays on Friday. The hope would be that Rock Hills doesn't play, but because that would be a bye. But so be it. We'll see. I'm not sure the situation on which Rock Hills can get that 5 seed. They can. I'm not sure it has to lose. I know someone has to lose. I think it's Lakeside. They're playing Thunder Ridge tonight, so we'll see if that happens. I mean, I would be shocked. Lakeside's a good team. Thunder Ridge doesn't have many players this year. But, you know, anything can happen, and we'll find out. I don't know. In fact, I can probably check them on the Lakes right now, in fact, now that I think about it. Let's see who's got that one. As currently... Oh, boy. Oh, my. So Lakeside in the third quarter only leads Thunder Ridge 31-25. We'll keep a close eye on that game as we'll find out who wins that one coming up here soon. 25 seconds left until the start of the third quarter. Rock Hills down 32-23. Here we go, boys. Well, Rock Hills has possession here to start out. As Vance gets some last words into McDill. And we're about ready to get underway here in the third quarter. Rock Hills looking for a comeback. Be their first successful one this year. Well, actually, correction. Lawrence Nelson has it. I'm stupid, apparently. All right. Zimpmud passes it over to Williams. We finally have number 23. He has switched jerseys, so he's now 23 instead of 33. Has lobbed up to Frey, puts it up for two, gets it in. 34-23. McDill, far side, right wing. Vance fakes it, thinks. Ward, looking, pivoting. Fakes the three. McDill driving down low to the left. Puts it up. Almost able to go up for the dunk, but too much of an awkward angle. McDill getting one there. That brings his total up to 10 now in the evening. And through the hands of Wyatt Frey. Last touch by Grizzly. Lawrence Nelson ball. 34-25. Up, open for three, and won't fall. And Vance slaps it away. Last touched by Sawyer Cox as Rock Hills gets the ball back. Ward into McDill. Center court. Worth for Trey. Not going to fall. Not good. That's his first three attempt of the evening. Ward in heavy coverage, covering up in Zickmud. Gets it to Frey. Frey for three. McDill in coverage and a foul coming in. McDill, that's only his first of the evening. Rock Hills will not have a problem with that, now will they? So ready to take those shots here. That being Wyatt Frey. Misses the first one. Rock Hills down by 9. Smallest deficit in a while. Up and is good. 10-point deficit, double digits once more. McDill. Worth. Cam. Vance. Looking around. Worth. Won't take 3 this time. Ward in the corner for 3. And over the rim it goes. Barely touches it. Not good from Cam Ward. And down falls the 2. 12-point lead for Lawrence Nelson. McDill. Looking around. Gets it to Vance. Vance Worth. Fakes it. Driving down up under the basket. Bounce pass outside of Ward for Trey. Bang! Camden Ward nails the tray. And turnover by Lawrence Nelson on top of it. Rock Hills trails by 9 once more. Substitution coming in now. Justin Long comes in for the Camden Ward after nailing that 3. I mean, nailed it. And I think they heard me. Cooper McDill, Long, looking around. Worth will go ahead and take him from about the free throw line. Won't bake in, rebounded. That's going to be rebounded by Cox. Far side, that's Frey. Excuse me, that's actually Zipmud. Cross the court to Copleston. Cross up to Frey, let down low. Dangerous spot, won't bank in. And rebounds his own shot, and swore away by Eli Walchel, but a foul coming in. As Eli Walchel, he's the only other player with a block so far in this game, goes to the line for 2. As Frey at the line went 1 for 1 last time. Up and short. Remains a 9-point game. Bouncing it. Free throw is good. 10-point game. And Worth inbounds it to McDill. McDill. Vance. Driving down low. Up under. Puts it up. Not quite enough on it. Hits the bottom of the backboard. 3 guys over him. Driving to the basket. That's Malzor. Backs out. Falls on the ground. Loses the ball. Raiders keep possession. Driving to the basket. Frey up under. Loses it. And a travel. Travel called versus Wyatt Frey. 38-28. 5:07 remaining. As Vance gets it in to Luong. To Vance. McDill. Fakes. Right side. Sidestep. Luong in the corner, fakes the 3, fakes the 3 again, fakes out of the man, bounce pass, Walchel, jumper, not quite enough on it, hits the back of the inside the rim, doesn't fall, bounces out, remains a 10-point game. Culberson, Frey, wide open, Williams, Trey, won't fall, rebound Frey, and out of bounds it goes, can't quite hang on to it, tripped over. The court monster is back. And Justin Long, McDill from the left wing, driving down low, jumper, draws the foul, and down it falls, but the foul was called first. The push was called first. McDill left to inbound it. Foul comes against Zikmud, his second. And I again apologize for mispronunciations. Yeah. McDill to Worth. Worth, jumper, awkward angle! Ethan Worth! 30-38, 8-point deficit. Frey back out. Kirperston, Williams, Vaughn, down to Frey. Wilson's coming in lane violation. That's Frey. Asking the refs, hey, like, what'd I do wrong? Asking for a little bit of advice here. As a player, you always strive to get better. As a player, you always strive to get better, so why don't I ask the ref and say, hey, how can I do better next time? Luong, back to McDill, fakes the side step 3, going right, driving through people, loses it, never mind, keeps it, over to Vance. Sitting, thinking, Worth, jumper, down it goes, Ethan Worth. As they draw within 6. Out to Zickmud. Vaughn across the court and intercepted by Eli Walchel. Up to Vance. Vance down low. Won't fall. Walchel put back. Good. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Eli to Eli connection. The putback good. Only trails by 4. 3:20 remaining in the third quarter as we'll go ahead and take a break here. We'll be right back on Grizzly Sports Network, exclusive home of the Rock Hills Grizzlies. Welcome back to Mankato, Kansas. Rock Hills trailing by 4, the shortest deficit they've had since the end of the first quarter. Gets up to Frey. Back to Curbston. Over to Zickmud. Screen by Frey. As Vance tries to come in, and backcourt violation coming against Zane Zickmud. Rock Hills ball. Eli Vance forcing the backcourt violation. 3:06. Rock Hills down by 4 with a chance to make it a one-score game. Luong, McDill looking around, going to the right. Go ahead, take the jumper, and Cooper McDill absolutely perfect from that spot. Brings it to a 2-point game. Back out, that's Williams for Trey from the key. Tip and brought down by Aya Walchel. McDill driving to the basket. Vance up under it and not quite going to fall. Walchel back to Vance. And nothing coming in but a travel coming against Vance. Rock has a chance to tie it. If they can get the stop. Curbston. Crowd getting into it a little bit. Pass over to Vaughn. Vaughn can shoot for 3. There it goes. And in it goes. Down by 5 again. Vaughn, I believe that's his 3rd make from 3 tonight. McDill, you don't have to get all back in one punch. Get it back slowly. McDill looking around, trying to find some room to Walchel. You'll have to take it back out. Drive him down low. Walchel with a jumper. That's not like him. As Walchel tried, or McDill tried to bring that down, couldn't quite get it. Vaughn across the court, over the head of Williams. Rock Hills ball, trying to bring it within a one-score game again. Subs now coming in. Sorry Cox, Caleb Griffs, as Rock Hills has been controlling the paint since they've been out. as their two bigger guys, taller at least, come back into this one. Sorry, Cox about the size of Walchel. Probably sits about 6'4". Actually, Walchel's about 6'3", so I'd say about 6'3", 6'4". McDill. Top the key. Try and bring it to a one-score game. They'll drive him back out. Worth, long two. Not going to get there. Rebounded by Lawrence Nelson. 41-36. Back out. And can't hold on to it. Out of bounds it goes. Rock Hill's ball. Another sub coming in. Back in comes Wyatt Frey. Out comes Williams. Or excuse me, Williams stays in. Out goes Gerbston. Close one here in Mankato. 41-36 after being a 20-point game at one point. Rock Hills has brought it within 5. McDill, warm for the tray. Not going to get there. Ward rebounds it, takes back out beyond the tray line. Trying to find someone. Gets it McDill. McDill in coverage, waving its way through people. Can't get it as he hits the ground hard. Vance calling for a foul, but not going to get the two anyways. Walchel gets it back. McDill looking for revenge. Throw people and loses it, and a blocking foul comes flying in. Blocking foul against Williams. McDill gets his revenge. Well, possible revenge. As he'll go to the line for two. That's Williams' first foul of the evening. Up. And no good on the first one. Second miss of the evening. He's out 1 for 3. To bring it to a 4-point game, and it is good. Cooper McDill hits 1 or 2 on that one. Ward in tight coverage. And gets it to Frey. Back over. That being Griffs. As over the head of Worth. Inside. Right there. That's McDill to knock it away. Gets it back for the Grizzlies. Drive to the basket. Up it goes. Short. Back and forth game. Very defensive so far. Ward in heavy coverage. Try and knock it away. Can't. We'll have to get back quickly. Pass over to Vaughn. Vaughn loses it. Out of bounds. 28 seconds remaining. Worth inbound it for the Grizzlies. No sub for the Grizzlies for a while now. As Worth gets it to McDill. Pass over to Ward. Ward for 3 and won't quite get that fall. Rebounded by Lawrence Nelson. That rebound coming by way of Caleb Griffs. Gets it to Frey. Back out. Ward knocks it away. Foul coming in, and foul coming against Cam Ward. His first of the evening. 7.4 seconds remaining here. Down low to Frey. Cooper McDill picks it off like the safety is. Last second shot won't go. Ward puts it up. No good anyways. No shot doesn't count. But you know what? That is one heck of a third quarter to bring it within 5 after being down by 20 at one point in the second quarter. We'll be right back here on Grizzly Sports Network, the exclusive home of the Rock Hills Grizzlies. Welcome back to Grizzly Sports Network here in Mankato. As Vance gets ready to toss it in for the Grizzlies to McDill. Rock Hill's down by 4 after being down by 20 at one point. As swat on the floor, refs wipe it up, and we're back in action. There we go, fourth quarter time, boys. Jumping around, yippee-ki-yay, here we go, fourth quarter. Luong, left wing, McDill, hand off to him. Can't hold on to it, back to Luong. Luong fakes the 3, fakes it again, thinking about what he's going to do. Can't do anything, pivoting, gets it to Worth. Worth will sit, gets it to McDill. McDill getting covered. Joe running out right, finds a lane, and a foul, blocking foul. That comes against Sawyer Cox. That should be Cox's second of the evening, first team in the quarter. That's Cox's first on the evening. McDill gets right inbound it. McDill to Luong. Driving down low, almost loses it, does lose it. Picked up. Jump ball will go towards Lawrence Nelson anyways. Oh boy, I don't know how many more nail biters my heart can take at this point. We had one against Logan Palco before Christmas. Came down to 5. Had one. The boys haven't really had one this season, but they've had plenty in a couple. Well, not in football. They've had one. Well, volleyball had plenty. 3, missed, rebounded. Cox for 3. That one won't fall either. Rebound again by Cox. Loses it out of bounds. Rock Hill's ball. So, yeah, a lot of nail biters for volleyball. The boys, this will be their second nail biter here of their season. Substitutions now for Lawrence Nelson as Vance at the end of the court gets it to McDill, who takes it up the court for the Grizzlies. McDill, top of the key, thinking about what he wants to do. Vance, right wing, driving down left, bounce past McDill, down low, up it good, banks it in, and it is good! Cooper McDill! 3-point game. Out to Williams. Turnaround, jumper, short, rebounded by Frey, and it is good. Back to a 5-point game. 6:28 remaining. Over to Luong. Vance, go ahead, take 3, won't get it. Rebounded by Lawrence Nelson. That being Malzor now. Over. That's Williams, cross court, Frey. Frey will try to drive his way down low. Can't, get stuck. Williams with it now, outside tray line. That's Mazur. Down low, back out. Luong steals it away, and a foul coming in. Foul comes in. That's against Aiden Zickmud. As Luong with a fast thinking play to take that away from Lawrence Nelson. That's Zickmud's 3rd foul of the night. Luong using his shiftiness to confuse the defense. Gets it to McDill. Dill at the spike line. Thinking, driving, trying to get a screen. Doesn't get it. Walchel, top of the key. Gets it McDill. Dill trying to drive down low. Puts it up. Almost gets blocked. It's not good. Rebounded by Lawrence Nelson. Passes it over. That's the Griffs. Inside, tipped. Who picked it up? Collision, out of bounds. Last touch to the head of Williams. Rock Hill's ball. Multiple people on the ground, as we'll make sure everybody's all right first. Everybody's up on their feet. Cam Ward, Christian Warren checking in now for the Grizzlies. Justin Long comes off, has to take a breather after that hard knock. As Eli Vance comes off in place of Christian Worm, as he also involved in the collision, takes a breather and makes sure everything's all right. As McDill. 5-point game. Worm, McDill. Thanks. Go ahead and take the three. It won't fall, and rebounded by Lawrence Nelson. 4:55. No scoring so far, really, in this quarter. Only 4 points between the two teams. Rock Hill's daring Kerberston to take a three. He won't. He'll drive. Backs off. Backs off. That's Griffs now. Griffs inside. Frey knocked. And foul coming in. Foul comes against Eli Walchel. Lawrence Nelson has been really good tonight. Has stifled McDill most of the night. Rock Hills, though, has been sometimes a step ahead. Vaughn for three, and it falls! Back down by 8. As Lawrence Nelson continues to stay one step ahead of the Grizzlies. Back up to Ward. Worth driving down low, as back out of it. Ward. Go ahead, take the three. Won't get it as Walchel tries to rebound, knocked away, saves with Rock Hills. Last touch by Williams. 4:15 remaining. Ward to inbound it. McDill now covered. Gets it to Worth. We'll go ahead and go to the wing. McDill. Right side. Inside. Walchel down low. Up. Bank. Good. Eli Walchel. (41-46). Back down by 5. Same situation we're at half. Frey puts it up. Gets it back. Down by 7. McDill. Driving right side. Finds the lane. Driving through people, puts it up, banks it in, good! Cooper McDill to bring it back within 5. 3:29 remaining. Rock Hills can do this. Lobs it up over the head of Frey. Rock Hills ball. As McDill ties his shoes, 2 substitutions. Vance, Luong coming back in. Ward out. As he takes a breather. Worm out, takes a breather. As Walchel now ready to inbound it to McDill. McDill will simply not take it until half court line to make sure clock's not running. Sitting back out to Worth. Worth for 3, not going to get it. Long right there, rebounded by Walchel. Down it falls, down by 3. As now the crowd is getting into it. Outside, Williams. Driving his way, basket, jumper, won't fall. Rebounded, out of bounds. Stays with Lawrence Nelson. Substitutions now. Vaughn coming back in. Lawrence Nelson looking for the dagger. Vaughn, 3 specialists for Lawrence Nelson. That's Zickmud. Try and find somebody. Up top, Frey. Over to Vaughn. Vaughn, cross court. Finds him. Williams, top of the key, over to Vaughn. Go ahead and take the 3 over. Worth, rebounded by Walchel. 2:40 remaining. McDill. Thinking, waiting. Doesn't have to get it all back. Bounce pass to Luong. Fakes the 3. Man in his face. Gets it to Worth. McDill. Try and drive down low. Up over 2 people. Draws a foul. Will go to the line for throws. Can bring this within a 1-point game for the first time since the first quarter. I tell you, I cannot take more. Up. Good for McDill. Within 2. Oh, the second one's good. 1 point game. Lawrence Nelson will definitely be looking to get this one back. No more mistakes from either team. A mistake could cost you the game at this point. Lawrence Nelson will try to run the clock. Cross the court. Ward trying to knock it away, up, and not good. Rebounded by McDill. McDill, fast break, over to Long, can't keep it in. Lawrence Nelson ball. As I said, mistakes can be a game ender. Let's hope that one's not costly. Culberson takes his time. Driving right, going back left, back out to Vaughn. Vaughn in the corner, Frey. Back out to Culberson. Vaughn looking around. Out to Culberson. Lawrence Nelson trying to run as much clock as humanly possible. Vance. Vaughn. Inside. That's Griffs. Back out. Frey for three. For the dagger. Not good. Who can get it? Long tries to swipe away. Rebounded by Lawrence Nelson. Foul coming in. Not the worst case situation. Not the worst case scenario for the Grizzlies here. Making Lawrence Nelson inbound. As, oh boy. Walchel, 4 fouls now. Rock Hills calls a timeout. That's full timeout. We'll join them. We're right back in Grizzlies Sports Network. In the meantime, we'll load up our player of the game. Welcome back to Mankato. Rock Hills down by 1. Lawrence Nelson in possession. 1:20 remaining on the clock. As Lawrence Nelson still in the huddle. As refs wave him to get out of it. Lawrence Nelson looking for the dagger. Rock Hills looking to be a 6-4 tough Lawrence Nelson team. That'll be into Frey. Frey down low. Walchel banks it in. Rock Hills down by 3. At this point, timeout Lawrence Nelson. They called the timeout before the bouncing. Oh boy. 1:14 on the clock. Plenty of time. $1:14 left on the clock. As we're also about ready to come out of the huddle. Rock Hills, I'd say your best option. Send somebody to the free throw, get a 2, send somebody to the free throw line. I'd say that's your best option. You haven't hit many threes tonight. Three's not a given at all. Nothing's given, but I feel like that would be your best chance to have a chance. Threes, yes, I can tie it. It's not, but at what risk? Walchel puts it up, and it goes! Eli Walchel! And a foul, as I said. Immediately, 1:02 remaining. Has to send somebody to the line. Need 1 more foul, or actually 2 more fouls. Foul comes against Eli Vance. Fakes it, gets it in. As Vance trying to foul him. Vance finally does foul him. He was trying to run around, keep from the foul. Foul number 4. One more. 59 seconds remaining. Plenty of time on the clock. Walchol in coverage. McDill, Luong on this side. Gets it in. Luong fouls. 57 seconds exactly. And to the line we go. Rock Hills only needs them to miss one. Lawrence Nelson has not exactly been the greatest at free throws tonight. Shooting around 50%. Stats tells us he should miss one. Stats can lie. Up. No good! And I think every single fan in this building, except for Lawrence Nelson fans, can exhale at that point. Up. Good. 2-point game. Fine. So be it. McDill. Backs off. Worth. Jumper. And there it goes! Ties it up! Ethan Worth! And they'll foul again. They're going for the kill. Rock Hills fouled him again. Looking, I'd assume, for the kill. Not want to go to overtime. Here we go. Went 1 for 2 last time. Rock Hills would be oh so glad if he missed both of these. Misses the first one. 43 seconds remaining. Timeout, Lawrence Nelson. As they'll talk it over. Although, it is possible, like in football, you call a timeout to ice the player. Well, it's possible to call a timeout to ice someone taking a free throw. In this situation, it's possible they just iced their own player. We'll find out. I don't know. Just a guess. It's a possibility. We'll find out. Welcome back to Mankato here. One more free throw remaining for Caden Colbson. 43 seconds, tied up, 51 apiece. Rock Hills looking to get a game above 500. Up, good. 1-point game, fine. So be it. McDill. Timeout, Coach Vance. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Let's get an update. A little bit less stressful game on Lakeside Thunder Ridge. As that game, I believe, is finished. As Lakeside comes away with the win, 49-37. 38 seconds remaining on the clock. Rock Hills down by 1. All they need to do, race enough clock, get a 2. Best chance, Walchel down low. For Lawrence Nelson, you're doing everything in your power not to foul. If I'm them, I'm not going aggressive at all. Fouling is the worst case situation for Lawrence Nelson. It's McDill is ready to receive it. Rock Hills inbound. Vance to inbound it. Awaiting. McDill's inbound. Zickmund gets it in. 36 seconds. McDill driving down low. Backs off. Driving it right. Mistake is costly. Worth. McDill fakes it. Backs off. Out to long. You got time. You'd like some room for error. McDill for three. For the kill. Yes! Cooper McDill! Bang! Cooper McDill! And draws a foul! Oh my goodness! A tech on Lawrence, maybe. Yes, tech on Lawrence Nelson. Cooper McDill slamming down the McTriple. If there was ever a time to clutch up, that was then Cooper McDill with the McTriple. Oh my goodness. 19 seconds remaining. Well, 19.9, practically 20 seconds. Rock Hills up by 2. One mistake. All McDill has to do is make this. And the win, well, not win, correction. You can go to overtime. Lawrence Nelson out of the timeout. McDill was fouled. It was not a tech. I was wrong. McDill goes to the line. A chance for 4-point play here in Mankato. Oh boy, made it. That's not good. They blew the whistle. Trying to think why. I think Vance was motioning for something. Up. Good! Cooper McDill with the free throw. Timeout, Lawrence Nelson. Cooper McDill is the man tonight. Well, we'll be right back on Grizzly Sports Network. Rock Hills leads by 3. We're back here in Mankato. 4-point play from Cooper McDill. The three-pointer and then the foul. Sitting back is Rock Hills. Rock Hills up by 3 after trailing all game. This is their first lead all night. Thank you. Here we go. Lawrence Nelson has to have 3 to get back there. Frey with it. Frey running through people in the 2 line. Gets fouled. Rock Hills fouls him. Sending Frey to the line. I'm going to be honest, I never thought that was a possibility. That's probably best case scenario if Rock Hills gets his back. They just have to hold on to it. Frey, line. Makes the first one, brings it within 2 for Lawrence Nelson. This might not be an in-league game. I believe this would be the first time Rock Hills beat a team that currently has an above 500 team, or 500 record, at least this season. I believe I would be correct on that. I might be wrong. Up, Not good. Rebounded by McDill. He gets fouled, and quickly. 12.3 seconds left on the clock. The crowd getting into it. There's only and 3 throws coming up for Cooper McDill. Yes! Able to make the first one to bring it within 3. Game sealed if he makes this thing for the dagger. Short. Doesn't matter. Lawrence Nelson needs a 3. They have time. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. That's Frey trying for it. Short. Won't get it. Outside. Vaughn. That might not be good. Bang! Oh no. And we're going to overtime. It's Red Cloud all over again. And to overtime we go. Vaughn. 4-3. And we're going to OT. But momentum on Rock Hill's side. We'll be right back on Grizzly Sports Network. Overtime here in Mankato. Our first OT in high school Grizzly Sports Network history. And discussion between North Nelson coach and the refs. Well, this is interesting. I am used to. Oh, it's because okay. Nothing. Rock Hill's possession. Ward, top of the key. Driving down low, back out. Worth, long 2. Won't get it. Long. Ward picks it back up. Vance, driving down low. Back out to Worth. Worth gets, not Worth, Welchel gets fouled. As Welchel goes to the line with the rule that was put in place by Keisha a couple years ago. Or not a couple years ago, last year. Fouls remain. So both teams in bonus. Welchel goes to the line. Makes it! Eli Welchel! As that foul came against Caden Kerberston, his 4th. Vaughn is still in the game. Puts it up, makes it in! Is good! Eli Welchel. 3:33. Crowd getting into it. Frey runs over to McDill. Foul coming in and a block against McDill. as Frey goes to the line. Last time out, he was 1 for 2. First one's up. First one's good. Walchel and Worth switch places. Walchel, 4 fouls on the evening. Can't take another foul. Frey, second, good. 1 point game. Ward gets into McDill. 3:20 on the clock. Overtime here in Mankato. Lawrence Nelson, Rock Hills. Still sitting, thinking, waiting, backing up to the spike line. And draws the foul. Coming against Frey. And McDill goes to the line. Bonus. Frey has 3. If you make both of these, brings it within 3. Should be perfect. Makes the first one. Cooper McDill in the 4th quarter and overtime have been perfect from the line. Up. And announcer's jinx is real, folks. Saw it right there. Rock Hills up by 2 to Lawrence Nelson. Or Devon, long 3. That's going to be short. Frey puts it up, ties it back up. Better than being down by 1, though. We're back where we started. 59-59. McDill. Sitting, thinking, waiting. Trying to figure out his man, can't. Backs off. Sitting, waiting, driving. Backing off again. Gets it over to Vance. Vance might try. Vance will try 3. Won't get it. Welchel able to get it. Put back. Put back is good by Welchel. Eli Welchel. Vaughn, long 3. That's short. Not good. Frey, down low. Runs over to McDill. And a block coming in against McDill. Feet were not set. As Frey will go to the line again. Again, he was 1 for 2 last time. Or last 2 times. 2:11 on the clock. Overtime here in Mankato. As refs stop to discuss. As the refs discuss with AD Zach Duffy coming our way. Well, not coming our way. See what this is about. This is the first one. Heading off. Talking Nate Myers in the crowd. Makes the second one. That was interesting. Never seen that before. Assistant coach and AD, Zach Duffy, went to talk to Nate Myers in the stands. I guess I shouldn't be saying his name. I don't know. Interesting. I don't know what it's about. I'm not going to speculate. Never seen that before. Never seen that before. That's a new one. McDill drives to the basket. Jumper up. Rebounds his own shot. Tries to bounce off Lawrence Nelson. Not able to. Lawrence Nelson ball. 1:45. Rock Hills up by 1. I'm Rock Hills. I'm almost fouling at this point. They're 1 for... Yeah, I'm almost fouling at this point. They won't. They'll sit in their wait. 1:40. Ward, maybe that extra night of rest last night will come in to work for the Grizzlies. Crowd into it. Cross court. Worm Excuse me, McDill knocked it away. Back out. That's Zygmunt up to Frey. Down low. Walchel in coverage. Up. Good. Rock Hill's down by 1 now. 1:11 left on the clock. McDill's going to think and wait. He's going to be methodical about this. Backing off to Walchel. Back to McDill. In, down to Worth. Worth driving to the basket. Awkward layup. McDill with a putback out of bounds. And McDill, last touch by Caden Kirpson. Rock Hill's ball. Timeout called. Rock Hills. I think that's their final. Take it with them. Rock Hills down by 1, 62-61, 56 seconds remaining. Rock Hills has the ball. Here we go, back in Mankato. Overtime, 56 seconds remaining. Rock Hills with the ball. McDill to inbound it. Gets it to Worth. Ward in the game now. Trying to find somebody. He'll just take himself. Hands off to McDill. 48 seconds. Down by 1. Driving to the basket. Shotter. Short. And out of bounds. Try to rebound it. Out of bounds goes Zygmunt. Rock Hill's ball once more. Shot was short. Tried to rebound it. Went too far. Bounce pass. Worth. Down under the basket. And it goes. 38 seconds. Frey going to try and take it to the basket himself. Inside. Vance. Frey will take it up. Do it himself. Timeout. Lawrence Nelson. We'll keep it right here. As Frey worked his way right past Vance. 24 seconds remaining. 64-63. Rock Hill's down by 1. Momentum tied between the two teams. However, Rock Hills does have the crowd on their side. .4 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time to work with. Nothing is a given. Lawrence Nelson. Both these teams have been incredible tonight. On defense, on offense, in the paint. Two teams. One plays lacking to be threes. These two teams, incredible tonight. Sadly, one must come away with a win. 24 seconds to decide. Maybe more if it goes back to overtime, second overtime. Which I think would give about every single Rock Hills fan in this building a heart attack at this point. McDill gets it in. And timeout. Coach Vance of Rock Hills, 19.2 seconds on the clock. What a game for GSN's return game. What a game. At one point, Rock Hills down by 20. Now, only down by 1 in overtime. 19.2 seconds on the clock. Great. Best situation? You nail 3. Second best, you get the 2. Third best, you get fouled and you go to the line. Worst situation, you commit a turnover. (64-63). Timeout, Rock Hills. Oh boy. I count at least 3 people pacing the hallways, not including myself. Here on the home side of Rock Hills High School Gymnasium. Gets into McDill. 17 seconds. Ward, don't try to be a hero. Hero ball is not needed in this situation. Ward drives to the basket, puts it up. Not good. Up again. And fouling is needed. 3.2 seconds left on the clock. Shot from Ward was no good. Lawrence Nelson at the line, that being Hayden Colbison. Up, first one's not good. Hope is alive. Up, not good. McDill rebounds. No timeout. 1 second left on the clock. McDill, it's short. Rock Hills lose by 1.